Elizabeth.
What is all this nonsense about? Elizabeth, for the Lord's sake, put some clothes on.
You cannot force me to marry a man I do not love.
You will do what is expected, girl. Now, get ready. You will come to love him in time. Your mother and I had a similar betrothal, and in time, love came.
No.
This opens relationships you cannot comprehend, girl. It secures the future of this estate. A marriage to a favoured son of a Member of Parliament, a Member of Parliament who's soon to become a peer, will increase our stock tenfold. Gentlemen, I am so sorry for my daughter's lack of decorum. You have no doubt already learned, Captain Forbes, that Elizabeth can be somewhat temperamental.
Think nothing of it, sir. Even the wildest mares must eventually be tamed.
Anyhow, welcome again to my home, Captain Forbes.
Thank you, sir. Most kind. Please, may I have the honour of introducing Captain Howard Lynch?
Must be terribly sad for you all now the war in Spain is over.
Indeed, madam. I shall miss the thrill of a blood-soaked battlefield.
Miss Westwood, it is good to see you dressed appropriately.
Thank you, Captain Forbes. Will you and your colleague be joining us for supper as well as dinner?
I'm afraid daylight is not on our side, and duty must come first, madame. Ah, yes, my dear, I present Captain Howard Lynch. Howard will act as my best man and liaise with the regiment as to how things will be for the wedding.
Captain, will not a pause in your journey give you an opportunity to tell us how things will be?
Well, I suppose the task only requires a single officer.
I can certainly have a room prepared. It will be our pleasure.
Oh, excellent.
Forbes, you will take Sergeant Robertson and the troop onwards to Leicester as ordered. You are expected at your billets before sunset, so I suggest you leave shortly after dinner.
But surely...
When you have a troop, you will have to delegate responsibility. Now, I have no fear that you will rise to that task. Duty first, Quentin. Duty first.
If I do not know any better, I might take to thinking you are reluctant with this bond. I fear your heart may be overruling your head in the matter of this union and how important it is to both our families.
You presume to know me very well.
I will rein you in. And let me assure you, many women would be honored to be my wife.
No accounting for taste, then.
You will refrain from speaking to me thus. As an officer in...
No uniform in the world could disguise the fact that it is money and not competence that has raised you to your station.
Beautiful thing, roses. At least when they are still in bloom. Terribly sad. Begin to wilt.
Troop is ready, sir.
But the poor thing was sick all down the aisle. The vicar tried to chase him out but slipped, and then lovely Mrs. Hancock tried to help him up, and then she was sick all down the vicar's gown. Oh, it caused such a smell. Her poor face.
Poor Blue.
Yes.
Captain, are you not well? You have not had one of Mrs. Crankshaw's pies, have you?
I cannot recall the last time I laughed so freely. I'm sorry.
You have nothing to be sorry for. I can see that you are in a great deal of pain.
I cannot understand this. I'm growing so nervous that when there is any service to be done, it works upon my mind that it is impossible for me to sleep at night. I cannot understand it. It makes no sense. Please forgive me.
I will cry off.
This is not just a marriage. You are aware of that. It will be considered a mild scandal by some, and you will be branded a jilt.
Then you marry me.
What? I am no gentleman.
You are more of a gentleman than Forbes will ever be.
Unless, of course, you agree with your charge and deem me a wilted rose. I have never met such a pup so full of flummery. And to think that he is just a pack saddle boy at that.
Pardon? He's a what?
Did you not know? He's not an heir. My father arranged this to assist his family because he cannot inherit an estate. He is a bastard son. I know that I am on the shelf. But
I see how it is. Attempting to take advantage of my fiancé in my absence. It's funny how jealousy works.
Jealousy? I was merely offering some comfort from your insults.
You're jealous because I am of better breeding than you. I am better educated than you, and I advance more rapidly than you will ever do.
Be careful, Quentin.
Don't Quentin me.
Stop this now.
I've seen you withdraw. You are more comfortable in your own solace. Is it because you are a coward?
I am no more a coward than you are an heir to your father's fortune.
What is this commotion? Put up your swords! Stop them! I will have no dueling here. Your colonel will hear of this.
And my father will hear of your daughter's harlot behavior towards me. This dried up bitch of a barber's chair who's gallivanting with this peasant.
This is my estate, and I will not tolerate anyone who abuses my hospitality or defies me.
In that case, Father, you need tolerate me no longer.
Où est Bonaparte? Où est Bonaparte? Chalois.
Gentleman, he's looking for a senior officer, sir.
Well, I'd say he's found him then, eh? And who the devil are you?
Someone who knows where Boney is.
Look what crawled out of the scullery.
Forbes.
Major Forbes to you.
What? Who the hell made you a major? Oh, Papa reached into his pocket again? Or did he convince one of his friends at Horse Guards to give you a brevet?
Why are you here?
I was to rendezvous with Lieutenant Colonel Grant. But I have urgent information that needs to be sent to the Duke.
Well, Grant ain't here, so I will assume authority.
Napoleon is in Charleroi.
Preposterous.
He intends to go straight up the Brussels road, right between the Prussians and us.
How the hell would you know that?
6th Lancers. You must send this message to the Duke with all haste.
Oh, I will. Just not to the Duke.
Are you mutton-headed? I question the Lancer myself.
Forgive me for casting doubt on the word of a man who stole the bride, not to mention ruining my future. Send this to your Grant. I want his signature on it before it goes anywhere near His Grace.
I am not your aide-de-camp.
You are now. Duty first, Howard. Duty first.